Hey guys, it's Isabel. Today I'm at the Craftsbury Outdoor Center in Craftsbury, Vermont. It's a gorgeous day. I'm having a very nice ski. There have been so many animal tracks, tons of deer, and maybe some moose tracks, and then also some dog family tracks, probably some coyotes. But I just found something that I'm quite excited about. It's a bounder track, and we're in a field here, so I'm guessing it's probably an ermine that's hunting for rodents, but I'm going to follow these and see where they take me. Get ready. Okay, so here are the tracks, and you can see that it's a bounder because, right, bounders and hoppers do they don't walk and waddle. They you can see that we have a big break between steps, but it's not a hopper because you don't have the distinct front feet, back feet. Instead, they're just landing right next to each other. Okay, so this guy went through this shrubbery, and then, oh, look, it slowed down here. And I know it slowed down because suddenly the little footsteps get really close to each other, and it checked out something in there. Ooh, this is cool. So, let's make sure I'm focused. See how there are those little pieces of ice right there? That tells me that is an entrance hole to the Subnivean zone. The reason there are little pieces of ice there is that that's where warm air comes out of the ground. So it makes it so that the snow like melts a little bit and refreezes into those beautiful ice crystals. Okay, this guy then started going fast again, bound, right? And if this is an ermine, which is in the weasel family, it means this guy is hunting most likely some rodents. Remember, rodents live in the Subnivean zone. Sub means under, and Nivean means snow. So that's the zone under the snow. That's where they spend all winter. Look at this, he slowed down here again, and look. We have more ice crystal formation, a Subnivean entrance. So it doesn't look like he's entered any of these, or she, but they're kind of poking around here, seeing if they smell anything. Oh, look at that Subnivean entrance. That's a tunnel directly to the Subnivean zone. Okay, so these ermines, there's another one. These ermines, they're pretty long, but they're very skinny, and they're shaped kind of like tubes. And remember, they move like slinkies, just boing, boing, boing. The reason they're shaped like tubes is because they're the perfect shape for scurrying down rodent holes. The rodents are a lot smaller than they are in length, but not in width, so they can fit through all the little rodent holes and eat their heart's desire when they find all these little rodents curled up down there for the winter. Oh boy. This little guy was going all over the place. So it came and looked in here. I bet this is another Subnivean entrance. Yep, look at that. See the ice crystals? Well, this one's cool. Look at this. It went in under the snow here into the Subnivean zone, and then under there and came out of this exit hole. Cause look, there are little tracks going that way. Pretty cool. So rodents in New England actually do very well in the winter as long as there's snow on the ground, because if there's snow on the ground, the Subnivean zone, which remember is the area under the snow, above the ground, so just under the snow, if there's enough snow, the snow insulates it in that little area, even if so we've been having some real cold snaps here in New England, so even if the air temperature is like -10, that Subnivean zone will stay like a nice balmy, right around freezing, right around 32 Fahrenheit. And the rodents can just hang out there all winter. They just kind of crawl around in their tunnels, and they'll eat they'll eat roots of little plants and stuff. But they're really very safe down there, and they don't have to come out from underneath their tunnels too often. When they do come out, they're at risk because then on the white snow they're super visible. So they're very visible in the wintertime on white snow to like birds of prey, owls and hawks and such that might be searching for them from up in the air. Okay, and they're really only, when they're down in their tunnels, the only thing that endangers them is the ermine, the little weasel, the little stoat, that cute little white ermine that can crawl through their tunnels and eat them. So they really have to be on the lookout for those. Also, sometimes in the springtime, if there's a big thaw and rain, they can be at risk of getting flooded out. But most of the winter, they just kind of spend down there in the Subnivean zone all cozy. Seems like a pretty good life to me. I'll see you next week. Remember to stay curious.